Good evening, gentlemen. I hope this video finds you well. It was awesome seeing all of you last Friday for our virtual meeting. Can't wait to see you again next Friday because Football Friday is back, baby. Before I get into my talk, I want to thank everyone in the Broughton football family and beyond who is serving on the front lines right now. Doctors, nurses, lab techs, pharmacists, grocery store clerks, farmers, farm workers, restaurant chefs, sanitation workers, everybody who's out there working right now while the rest of us stay at home. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work. We're thinking of you. We love you. Guys, the rest of this is for you, so please pay attention. Most of you have played sports for the majority of your lives, which means you've heard coach after coach talk about adversity. As a former athlete and current coach, I can tell you that most of the truest and best cliches in sports have to do with facing adversity, okay? Adversity is essential to sport. It's baked into every sport there is, but probably nowhere is adversity more prominent than football. So I want you to think about this as you deal with these difficult times. The things we've taught you on the field, the strategies and techniques you've learned to overcome adversity in football can also serve you right now. So let's talk about how all of us need to respond during this unprecedented time of adversity. And I want to frame this conversation through the lens of the 4 commandments of Broughton football. Okay? First commandment of Broughton football, work hard. Just because you're stuck at home doesn't mean you have an excuse to be lazy. In fact, the opposite is true. With more free time on your hands than you've ever had, you need to be more disciplined and intentional when it comes to your work ethic. Okay? You've got to have a good routine and good habits and make productive use of this time. Let's start with physical activity. You need to be working out 6 days a week. That could be lifting, running, yoga, some combination of the 3. Not having equipment isn't an excuse. The workouts I've given you don't require equipment. Equally, if not more importantly, you need to be working on your brain. Okay, 6 days a week, just like the physical activity. I want you studying, reading, and working on a second language. Okay, now is a great time to master another language. If there's a book you want to read and you don't have it, let me know, I'll get it to you. Pick up a hobby, right? You'll never have another time in your life where you can try a hobby that you've always wanted to do and really have the time to focus on it. Learn how to cook, learn how to break dance, learn how to play another instrument. If you're a boss, learn how to cook while playing an instrument and breakdancing. Okay. Second commandment of Broughton football, have fun. So much of our lives, the things that happen to us are completely outside of our control. Okay, that's especially apparent right now. But remember that you always have control of your attitude, so make it a great one. Okay, take pride in your attitude. Have the kind of attitude right now that makes everyone around you, especially the people trapped in a house with you, happy that they're with you. Okay, have a great attitude. Play games. Games are fun. Make the menial tasks that you have to do at your house, whether it's taking out the trash, washing the dishes, cleaning up your room, or doing push-ups, turn them into games. Whatever it is, it can be gamified, make it more fun. Finally, when it comes to our second commandment, practice gratitude. One of my favorite quotes comes from Cicero. He said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of all virtues, but the parent of all others." Happiness springs from gratitude, so take time each day to think about what you're grateful for and tell the people in your life that you're grateful for how grateful for them you are. That was a lot of gratefuls. Third commandment is the most important one. I'm going to come back to it. Fourth commandment of Broughton football, be a first-class citizen. That means taking responsibility for your actions, understanding that everything you would do impacts other people and being willing to take responsibility for that impact. Okay? First-class citizens make the world a better place. Every situation, environment, relationship they come into, they leave it better than the way it was when they found it. Never has it been more important that we all behave like first-class citizens than right now. Okay? You're teenagers. You feel invincible. Every teenager of all time has felt that way. It's just part of the deal when your prefrontal cortex is not yet fully developed. You're not invincible. Now, if you get COVID-19, you're probably going to be okay. Not a guarantee. There are young people getting sick, but you'll probably be okay. But you never know who else you might get sick, okay? It could be your grandparent. It could be an uncle or aunt who's battling cancer. It could be the friend of a parent who has diabetes or lung disease or heart disease, okay? Don't put someone else in the hospital because you've been irresponsible. Be a first-class citizen, do your part to flatten the curve, stay at home. If you have to leave the house to get food, stay 6 feet apart from others, and wash your hands like a fanatic, okay? Going back to the third and most important commandment of Broughton football, take care of each other. It starts with taking care of yourself, okay? Establish a good routine, maintain good habits. Work out each day, eat well each day, read each day, get good sleep each night. You don't have to wake up for anything anymore, okay? Don't sleep till noon, but good sleep every day, every night. It's normal to feel sad, depressed, anxious, stressed at any time, but it's especially common right now when things are so uncertain and so much of the news that we get is tragic, okay? If you're not feeling well, you're not alone, so don't keep it to yourself. Okay, the worst thing you can do is suffer in silence. If you're not feeling well, if you need help, tell a trusted adult. Tell a teacher or a coach, a parent, a grandparent, an older brother or sister, whomever it is, reach out. You do not have to struggle with this on your own. Okay, moving outside of ourselves. This is what our program is all about, taking care of others. And during this time, you're a little bit limited in terms of what you can do, but there's still a lot that you can do, okay? I think primarily it means staying connected, staying engaged in the lives of other people. If you have friends or family members you're worried about, reach out to them and let them know that you are here for them. If you are worried about someone and you think their problems are bigger than what you're equipped to deal with, then let me know, okay? And I'll get with the people in our football family to make sure that that person is taken care of. Take care of each other. Listen, guys, going back to adversity. Anytime adversity presents itself, so does an opportunity to rise up to that adversity and to act heroically. So many of you, for as long as I have known you, have done heroic things. It amazes me. I'm proud of you. I love you. Keep up the good work. And finally, to anyone watching this in the Broughton football family, not just Broughton football family, the Broughton family, past and present, anyone who's ever worn the purple and gold in any capacity, whether it's as a student, a teacher, administrator, coach, or parent, now is our time to step up and lead in our community. And please remember this, the essence of leadership is service. One of my other favorite quotes comes from one of my favorite people, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He said something like this: everybody can be great because anyone can serve. You don't need a college degree to serve. You don't need to be able to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Okay? So capital family. Let's step up to the plate. Let's be great by serving others. That could be as simple as sending someone a text, or as complicated and advanced as sewing a mask for a frontline worker. Wherever you are, there's something you can do to help in this crisis. So let's do it. Cap pride. God bless you.